The engage has to be crisp. The Jhin is immobile, but there's a lot you're going to have to go through, and if you lose control of this map in the mid-game, Showmaker will find you, he will kill you. Your Rakan is not safe, your Galio is not safe. Your
Scuttle, very important.
He is not going to be able to get 6 off this, I don't think. It is very close.
We're still going to essentially go all in for it as the binding not going to hit. There's the Galio. Career does not have flash, but he does have a magical journey. Closer says, we are killing this guy. If it's the last thing I do, is Peter picks up the kill.
He has been quite bloodthirsty this season. Opportunity here to look for Dragon. Showmaker going to back a little bit low on mana, and will TP into the pit. They're going for this.
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, just going to have to try to get the Drake and get out, it looks like. Lucid is in here, but the smite is good from Pyoshik. Cycloning just to try to get away. The disengage code comes in, and Lucid gets punished for it. And now Closer able to bully Showmaker out of position. They want more. As, you know, with the TP coming in, looks like it got interrupted somehow, and now Career is in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to flash, but the follow-up is there and should be very easy. A kill goes over to Pyoshik, and this time DNS, a very solid early lead going their way.
Yeah, thing on this fight.
Yeah.
Career?
Looks like someone was going for a little ward walk, and unfortunately the Bard continues to be an issue here for Career. This is the potential punish. When you have a Renekton in the lane, he's got Between Worlds, but can it get away from them? As Pyoshik's going to go in, there's the Cyclone. The Between Worlds does come out as Pyoshik once more going to dodge the Sonic Wave. Continuing to fight as Dudu went back to the wave. But now we got a Galio coming in, and Showmaker is here as well. As they're going in, they got TP. A very wonky back and forth fight.
It's TP from Duckdom, and they're just going to say, well, that's how we secure grubs. That was the plan all along.
We just wanted the grubs. Peter just going to flash and miss everything. Very nice kick does come in. And Tempered Fate, not going to do all too much. Kind of just delays DNS, and Duckdom in a rough spot. That's a nice pick. Going over to Showmaker is now Closer in a rough spot himself, waiting for that Sonic Wave to come in as...
This is really frustrating for DNS because they don't have any control.
Okay, they're just going on in. They're going to try to catch Duckdom here.
A little bit early, though.
Do, I guess. Going in onto Lucid now, but he is Lee Sin. And we are really sending it. This time they're going to use everything and try to kill the Lee Sin. And I'm not even sure they can, although Lucid kind of runs out of dashes. And he will eventually go down.
I'm not sure what Odin told DNS about Lucid, but they really don't like him today.
The whole day. Especially the Xinjiao game was just ridiculous. Closer, going to be rooted up basically forever. Lots of pick in this DK composition. But they're not going to... thinking about trying to go for Closer here. A little bit of ticking damage there on the backside, but...
Let's play safe.
I mean, I like how they're actually upping the tempo. Their turn is absolutely bonkers. Now, DK, they have a lot of ways to get away from the turn, but, you know, it's been a little bit scary, especially with DNS just kind of losing their mind
this
on every
Rakan
engage. They're throwing everything in the chicken sink.
Has a lot of win cons to be potentially set up here if Dplus can get back that map control, but they weren't able to hold on to it. Shiu is actually going to get engaged on.
He has flash, but the stuns are coming through. You can see that they're playing for it. The flash comes out, and Shiu just barely going to die to the Cyclone. Dudu tanking up the turret perfectly in a nice little set play. They get the Aurora in the side lane. DNS.
Dudu probably going to tick his ult up pretty soon. Peter also with flash and ult, just denying any entry here on the left side.
Yeah.
Showmaker's out.
Just playing it slow. Is DNS waiting for DK to go in? Look at Shiu, he's already basically dead. Has to ult away. Showmaker also half health. And the Renekton just standing there menacingly. Makes DK have to run away. They want to get some more here as Career just going to flash out of this one. The chains will land on a Peter, but he will absolutely take that trade.
Methodical deny of the entry from Showmaker, as this is a miss.
Nice try, actually. The kick is going to land on the Duckdom, but the Sonic Wave is not. As Duckdom still holding onto his flash. Lucid alone in the back line. Nobody able to help him. As the TP does come in, at least DK got that away from DNS. But DNS going to have the Rift Herald as well. You mentioned he was holding on to that. And just looking to take out the mid-tier 1.
Can make something happen here with flash and ult on the Duckdom, who still has his flash. He's playing to the backside of Baron, though. And as Chronicler will often tell you, it doesn't do good things for your MR.
Yeah, you can see the Jhin going to open up the curtains here. She was being zoned away, but the Jhin alone is not going to be able to steal this Baron. As the smite comes through, Dudu might have to pay for it. As the Galio looking to help him out. And we have the backs already coming in.
Dupdom almost has his TP back. They could actually really turn this if Dplus overextend.
You can see that they're actually considering something, but I think now Closer getting kicked out might not be enough. The re-engage kind of half-hearted here from the set of DNS. Xiu might be a little bit of a bonus kill, although she was gifted the shutdown onto Peter. And now we have the golden onto Dupdom, who is just looking to aim the long-range missile. Not going to hit there.
Wukong. And the final shot from Dupdom does not quite connect onto Career. I still think DNS are in a good position, but I think they were so close to actually practically for Dplus. They're going to have to collapse, and they're going to have to collapse quickly.
Yeah, trying to get on top of this Renekton. No easy feat with the Galio coming in. They're going to find, it looks like Smash over there. Or no, it's actually Showmaker in a lot of trouble, and they're just able to CC chain him. And that's going to be the end of the LeBlanc, and maybe just Chemtech Soul over here for DNS.
Career tried his best to try to save him, but now he doesn't have his ultimate either in a 4v5.
Well, now Career's trying to engage. You can feel the desperation here for Dplus Kia. The curtain's about to end on this fourth shot.
Xiu is the only one who really has agency here, and he's just zoned away.
Well, Lucid tries to go on in. It's just going to be a flip, but the smite is good to Pioshik, and they get the kill on the Lucid. As the walk comes through, and Xiu is just dead as well. Dplus Kia, this difficult composition is looking very difficult to play, especially from this far behind. And DNS just kind of press all their buttons together and do stuff like that. They take out Career, who didn't have his flash. And now with Chemtech Soul, this game is looking all but theirs.
Unfortunately for Career, I don't know if he's ever really had his flash this game. As Smash is going to be the next target here as they siege the turret a little bit too far. A bit of a step over the line.
He's getting excited, you know. He's
trying to set up his own flank, his own aggressive position. He loses that. And he's looking for an aggressive position here as well. A level down on Closer with some friends coming over.
I don't think this TP from Dupdom. Okay, they're actually okay. Well,
sometimes you send it.
17 tools on the enemy team. No Lulu, no Ezreal, none of this, you know, Giga Peel comp from the side of Dplus Kia. It's much more difficult to actually get away from Rakan Wukong, as looks like we're just trying to take the Baron down here. Lots of damage done to Dupdom, though, as maybe this is where DNS dropped the ball. It's getting pretty close, but the smite is good, and Lucid is just going to be zoned away. Although the kick does go down onto Peter, and they get that kill. Smash looking for a little bit more.
Time to exit.
Yeah. Pioshik pretending that he was a clone, and might just die. I think he has CA, though, and the damage is coming through on Career. I think the wallets are just too heavy for DNS, and Dplus Kia desperate to get something after the Baron goes away.
Pioshik hitting, by the way, like every close smite that matters in this game. Clone. And I think, you know, I was kind of maybe slightly preemptively calling it with the series on our hands moments before, but now it really feels there is just no more in. Peter has unsealed teleport to rejoin for the push to win the game. I mean, there's only 14 seconds the respawn timer here, but when this base opens, it guarantees Elder Prio, and if anybody dies during the siege, DNS can just literally end the game right now.
Yeah.
This is effectively the game-ending play.
It's essentially what Dplus Kia did in game number one.
Flank?
This is a flank that has
Congo
been
line?
seen for ages and ages, so they knew this was coming. Easy chains of corruption go down on the Lucid, as he was trying to send the Hail Mary for the ages. But yeah, with the Baron still for a minute and a half, they could just go ahead and take this top inhibitor down, you would think. As she was trying to be relevant here, but not succeeding at that. As they are going to once again bully Career out and smack Dplus in the face with their giant wallets and take them down here in game number 3. Looks like we do have a series on our hands. Better late than never, as DNS 14,000 gold lead. They will take a Nexus tonight and bring us to a game 4.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.